I would be lying to you right now if I felt like this is not like a super, sort of an uncomfortable feeling right now for me. Like this range of motion just feels far, man, and it's like way past my comfort zone. Today could be a big day for me. Well, it kind of is already. But today is an important day in my comeback history. There's a hole in the cap, that's why I don't just shake it up. So today I pretty much build up the courage, or honestly just the desire, to want a flat barbell bench once again. Not take it like, not really get into it. I'm not gonna try to max out or anything like that. Just the same thing, same approach is when like I went back to like incline bench. But today I sort of have the desire to like, wanna give it a go and see how it feels. Cause it's been over a year and a half. In October, late October, something like that, that'll be my 2 years. 2 years since I tore my right pec tendon. It's been 2 years since I've flat barbell bench. Yes, I've done dumbbells and I've worked up to like 100s, 110s, nothing beyond that really. And for the most part, yeah, I mean, it feels like it's mostly healed. I still lack some definition, some muscle in my right pec, and it does lag behind my left arm till this day. I'm doing things every chest day, every push workout to try to build that back, obviously. Recently it's been dips. Now I want to see what bench feels like. Making sure I'm warming up all the surrounding muscles, delts, getting some blood in the triceps, the arms, foam rolled, warming up the rotators, got my backs. Warmed up my back, my lats, to make sure that I have a nice, firm, strong support for when I bench. I'm probably not going to be using my legs for leg drop, just because of my lower back, and I just don't really want to stress it out with like an arch, and I have absolutely no reason to be using my legs right now. Like, the point of today in benching is not to like max out and see how strong I am. That's dangerous, stupid. I'm not gonna do that. I don't have the desire. I desire to see how it feels, not necessarily how much I can push, because, well, that's just dumb. Here we are. We made it. This is a big day. It's a big day. You know, I mean, a lot of people ask me how I'm feeling with my right pec and everything, like, till this day, and it's good. Everything's been pretty good. Like I said, it still lags behind a little bit. There's still that lack in muscle, and I think that's what it is. That just disappeared when I tore my pec. I lost the muscle, and that was inevitable. Like, that it was going to happen. So that is still lacking, and I'm still like figuring out workouts and stuff I can do to target that muscle that's lacking. It's really the thickness, kind of right underneath the nip where that muscle is. That's probably what lacks the most, but it's slowly coming back, you know, week by week. I'm in too deep to turn back now. Ugh. I would be lying to you right now if I felt like this is not like a super, sort of an uncomfortable feeling right now for me. Like, this range of motion just feels far, man, and it's like way past my comfort zone. Usually I try to like tuck the elbows in and kind of like use my lats as like a, I don't know, like a little safety, guard, right? Really uncomfortable for me, and I don't mean like it's painful or anything like that, but it just makes me feel like very uneasy. Like if I were to up the weight, and that's only 95 pounds. Like coming from someone that used to bench 315 for like sets of 6 at one point in my life, which was absolutely insane. Like it's weird. It doesn't feel heavy. It feels a little like obviously weird. I haven't touched this movement in such a long time. It just like it reminds me of like tearing my pec because of how long the range is. With incline, it's not like that. Incline has like I don't know. Maybe it's just the way the range of motion is. My elbows aren't getting tucked back here. They're like more here, I guess. Right when you do an incline. Flat bench shit's actually kind of weird. I'm gonna go up to like a plate, but I don't really think I'm gonna go beyond that because based off the way I'm feeling already, it's just to me, it's like not worth it. I don't really think I would hurt myself again. I don't think I'm dumb enough. I would obviously have to like jump to like a crazy amount of weight and like drop that shit on my chest. I don't care enough. Like I really just want to get a good workout in, and I really don't want to be thinking about like, I don't know. I really just don't want to be messing around with bench right now. It might just take me a little bit of a longer time to like want to get back into it. I'm not really sure. Warming up humbly slow. I don't know when I'm really gonna call it, but right now, so far, feels pretty good. Ain't nothing but peanuts, literally. Think feels pretty weenie.
So dark and cold-hearted, I'm breathless to say.
I swear I picked the shittiest days to document my progress. Like, I'm just like, you know? It's like, I don't know what it is. Like, I have like this motivation to like want to film and do something that like a lot of people want to see, like my bench progress, right? I'm benched for the first time. And then I'm just not there like physically that day. I'm just like out of it, fatigue. I don't know what it is. But I warmed back up on incline dumbbells because one, I don't have a spot for bench to go any heavier. Two, I understand that I'm not gonna go heavy enough to really make it my first priority workout. Like, yeah, I wanna practice the movement, but realistically, I'm not gonna go heavy where it's gonna like, where I feel like I'm gonna make actual muscle gains or strength gains from it. So I wanna focus on like a heavy compound like incline dumbbells right now. Pathetic set. I beat myself up a little too hard. But yeah, I warmed up to the hundreds on incline, not bad. I mean, just not feeling like super powerful today, but I want to do something where I'm actually going to get progress from, right? I'm going to like progressive overload rather than like just focus on like super light, like 135 bench on. I'm going to focus on that later in the workout and do my incline now. This way I get something out of it. I don't want to like waste all my energy doing like 10 sets of freaking 600 with 135 pounds on a flat bench. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not gonna do much for me. So I was like, you know what, screw it, scrap it. I'll focus on that a little bit later and get some incline dumbbell work. Again, like, I don't know what it is. Whenever I pick up the camera, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna film today. Like, this is gonna be a good video. It's gonna be like, this is what you guys wanna see. And I was like, I'm always like, weak sauce, bro. Like that one, I mean, the 100, I don't know, man. I don't know what it is, but we still getting after it. It don't really matter. I'm gonna do the weight anyway, no matter what. So regardless of how you feel, I'm still chasing that shit. So
breathless to say the least. So far from a superstar, and my daydreams are killing me. Feel like I'm losing my mind. I'm never feeling okay. Good days are so hard to find. Just help me numb all the pain. I'm only one step from dying. My angels keep it at bay. Can't blame the people for trying. Just let me fall to my grave. Just let me fall to my grave. To kill it. And I'm losing my mind at the start. To kill it. Just let me fall to my grave. To kill it. And I'm losing my mind at the start. To kill it. Just let me fall to my grave. Heart fails under pressure. Wonder if these bad days will last forever. So pessimistic from the past. All the good things end up in caskets. I'm never feeling okay. Good days are so hard to find. Just help me numb all the pain. I'm only one step from dying. My angels keep it at bay. Can't blame the people for trying. Just let me fall to my grave. Just let me fall to my grave. To kill it. And I'm losing my mind at the start. To kill it. Just let me fall to my grave. To kill it. And I'm losing my mind at the start. To kill it. Just let me fall to my grave.
got the Enigma, I got the BC Blaze, and I got a nice, cool beverage for when I lift. Staple, every single day I have that thing. I'm about to get into my next workout today for myself. I'm not gonna record it, but summarize what I did the other day for chest day. After I realized that I shouldn't spend too much time on flat bench because I didn't want to waste any more energy just working with something super light. Went over to incline. I did 3 sets with the hundreds. They felt extremely heavy that day. I went back down to the 90s. Did like sets of like 8 to 10-ish. I forget. I was just going to as many as I can. I did 2 sets of that, and then I think I did 3 more sets with the 80s. 3 more sets with the 80s, and I might have even done a drop set on that 3rd set. I might have dropped to the 50s, I forget. Then I did standing shoulder presses with the 60s, AMRAP the shit out of that. Then I went back over to the flat bench. I don't know if you guys realized, but I had 155 pounds on the bar. Not that that's significant weight or anything like that, but I slapped on another 10 on each side. I supersetted that with incline flies, and you can kind of see that in the video. I'm in the background just working on that pump, man. But yeah, I went up to 155. No, that wasn't heavy. It didn't feel heavy. I just wanted to make sure that I was in a safe, I was using safe weight. I didn't want to go any heavier. Didn't have a spot. I was a little nervous, honestly. It just felt like that range of motion really was sketching me out. But all in all, like that day, I just felt really mentally off. My body felt fatigued really early in. I felt like I feel like I wasn't all there. So what I do in those situations is I just go ape shit. Like, if I'm not feeling super strong, I'm not feeling like super focused, crazy, like I'm gonna break a PR in any sort of way, I kind of just start to bump up the volume. I didn't want to keep recording and commentating what I was doing. I really just wanted to focus. That's why I kind of stopped talking for the rest of the video, and I just dialed in. I was like, I was kind of like in a pissy mood, I'm not gonna lie. After like how flat bench felt, like I really thought I was gonna be able to work up to like 225 and felt really comfortable, but then I ended up not having a spot, and also just felt like this is just not gonna happen today. I have to like get my body used to that motor pattern again, that flat bench where my hands are like stuck in this position. With dumbbells, I'm able to like kind of put it in a neutral grip and then come out with it. Like you have a lot more like leeway with it, right? If that makes any sense. Rather than like bench, you have to touch your chest, right? And like with dumbbells, you kind of can get away with like stopping a few inches above it. So dumbbells feel obviously a lot safer. I'm not used to using a barbell while I'm benching, so it just felt, you know, very uncomfortable. So I didn't go any heavier than 155. Then I used the resistance bands and supersetted that with push-ups. At that point, like I was just drained. I did so many sets, so many and reps, and I was kind of just chasing like a pump. I was just trying to like murder my chest for just feeling weak today. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go crazy. I just did so much volume, so many reps, so many sets. Way more than I recorded, obviously, and that's what I like to do. Like sometimes I like to turn my worst days into the hardest ones, because if I'm not feeling it, then I'm sort of kind of like, all right, then I deserve this. Then I need to work harder. I need to do more on those days I feel like a little not all there. So that's pretty much what happened. That's pretty much what I did, and that's pretty much the update on how flat barbell bench feels at the moment. Not so good, not what I expected. I really don't know what I did expect. It's crazy to me because I can do so much weight on like, say, shoulder pressing. I could rep like the same amount of weight on shoulders as I can on incline. And when I did incline bench a few months ago, it felt really good too. I was almost like closing on like 275, which is pretty crazy. More than anything, it's just like a mental battle for me. Even though it's been almost 2 years at this point, like it's more mental for me. I just couldn't imagine ever like re-injuring my pec, or God forbid like somehow tearing my left pec and having two compromised pecs. Like this one's obviously came a long way in his back, and I got built a lot of mass back in his arm and all this muscle that was lost once upon a time. But I just couldn't imagine ever doing something stupid again and being back on a surgery bed. So as much as I really miss lifting heavy, I miss the 140-pound dumbbells and 315 for rep benching and all that stuff. Like I have to like stay in my lane, and I think a lot of it is mental, like I just said. But you know, there is lacking in that power, and there's just shit I gotta work on. So it is what it is. A year and a half realistically isn't that long. Like it takes this fitness, this grind stuff, the workout shit, just takes a long time. This shit isn't like something that happens overnight. It doesn't happen within a month. It can take a while, and I gotta just remind myself that like, damn, you tore that muscle right off the bone. Like you had to rebuild that shit from scratch. So it is what it is. For anyone that's going through, you know, a fresh pec tear, it ain't a race. Don't rush back into trying to, you know, push crazy amount of weight. It ain't worth it. It's you versus you at the end of the day. Don't compare yourself to everybody else you see that's, you know, obviously has two fresh, non-torn pecs. So, you know, just focus on yourself, focus on rebuilding, focus on feeling good, being healthy, and injury-free. And that's basically my advice to you. All right, peace and love, guys. See you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Peace.
Can you roll up your sleeve? Can you relax your arm and lower it?